All right, I trust Russell Wilson more, but that's not telling the whole story. There's other facets of the game. The Cowboys protect Dak better. They'll have a nice pass rush on Russell Wilson. And take a look at what Seattle does against the premier running backs in the league. Just bad numbers. Scrimmage yards over 100, 130, 100. Philip Lindsay's going to be out of the league in a year and a half. That'll be that. These numbers are hideous, more hideous, I'd even say, than that cappuccino stain that Clay is trying to pass off as a mustache. But listen, I've heard a lot about Seattle in primetime. I've heard a lot over the week about Seattle, what they did to the Cowboys the last primetime playoff game. And I was watching, and Tony Romo took that snap from that K-ball. It was like a shiny ball, didn't even resemble a football, had no business being in the game. He botched it, the whole thing. He had a run. They caught him from behind. I can't even speak. I was very upset.
There's no telling how much counseling Sal has had over that game based on his angle of discussion right now.
You said in our morning or morning email that you cried on that day.
I cried. I had to get out of the house. I told my wife at the time, who's actually my wife now, but she was my wife at the time. Yeah, we went to the movies. I said, we have to get out of the house. We saw Blood Diamond. Not the saddest movie I've ever seen, but I teared up in the theater. Teared up in the ArcLight in Studio City, full of Cousin Sal's tears. Well, let me tell you something. No tears this Saturday night. There will be no Blood Diamond 2 as my Cowboys will run all over the Seahawks and win this game 27-20.
Wow, that was an emotional roller coaster you just took us on.